Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I passed a futures challenge by trading my strategy. The best part about this is you get to see the live trading in real time. So when I entered this trade, I screen recorded it. I've got an hour-long recording, and in this video I'm going to speed it up so you guys can see the trade management in real time. I'm also going to be doing a trade breakdown, a trade recap of how I caught this trade right here. And the best part about this is I shared this exact trade idea with the signal zoom. As you can see right here, sent the signal out to the team on October the 7th right here. Gold buys at 39.50, sent it out to the team, and as you can see, it hit our full take profit. So you're going to see the full breakdown in this. I'm also going to cue the recording right now of me entering the trade. You're going to see me speak a little bit at the start, then I'll just speed it up, and then we'll get into the trade breakdown at the end. Okay, so let's get into the trade breakdown right now. Why did I take the setup, and also how did I call it out into the signal zoom? As you can see, the trade was sent out right here. If you want to join the signal zoom, go ahead and click the first link in the description below. Now, back into the trade breakdown. First of all, one thing I want to say regarding gold, it is very, very bullish as of recent events, right? As you can see, continues to make higher highs and higher lows. So we're predominantly looking for buys only, right? So we've already determined our high time frame bias is higher, right? We're pushing higher, our drawn liquidity is higher prices. Now, looking at price action, it just continues making higher lows, as you can see. Now, our goal is to try and catch one of these higher lows and hold it towards a higher high, essentially. Okay, now regarding points of interest, our supply and demand levels, support and resistance, whatever you want to call it, all essentially the same thing. First thing we want to look at is this fair value gap, this imbalance in price right here. In this area right here, why would I not choose this imbalance right here? Well, you can see that this fair value gap caused this break of structure to the upside. So therefore, I was looking at this point of interest. And when we got close to it, I also saw this short-term low just above it. And pretty much once this low got swept, I was in for buys. I was looking for buys, and my stop loss was below this fair value gap right here. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, as you can see, liquidity was swept to the downside here, saw a rejection, saw a push back down to this area right here, and that's where my entry was. Once we tapped into this area right here, price pushed up, we got a retrace into this fair value gap. Now, our first targets, remember, we're looking at high resistance and low resistance liquidity runs. We do have quite a few highs that we can target. So the first one is obviously this high right here. And I actually did take partials around this area right here when I was actually in the trade. That you could see playing out in real time. Pretty sure I mentioned at the start I took partials at this area right here. We started pulling back down. And at this point, my stop loss was at break even. But I realized that this was the invalidation point right here. If price was to take out this low, we're most likely going to continue dropping to the downside and chasing lower levels of liquidity essentially. However, we didn't disrespect this low right here. So therefore we were still bullish on price. Now, as you can see, price made a nice move to the upside, broke the structural point right here, saw a bit of a retest, and price continued higher. However, remember our main draw on liquidity is the main intermediate term high, which was this area here, which is where I closed most of my profits, and I also sent it out to the signal zoom as well to close most of their profits right there. Another thing about this is in session, right? This is during, I think, New York Open. Yes, as you can see, around 10 a.m. New York time. So this is around New York session open, meaning price action did have some volume behind it. I mean, the trade could have pushed higher. And as you can see, that was the reason I left what I call a runner, or a partial, you could call it. So I was in profit at this point right here. But again, it was a very small percentage, as you saw with the recording. And what ended up happening was, price actually ended up pushing to the downside. Yeah, okay, as you can see, price pushed to the downside, but my risk was off at this point. So my stops was at break even, and I already secured majority of my profits at this point right here, whilst also taking partials throughout this range right here. It's always good to pay yourself, always good to take some risk off the table and, manage your trade when the trade is playing out in your favor. That's exactly what you wanted. So yeah, simple trade breakdown, nothing too complicated. Remember, if you want to join the signal zoom to copy these exact trades that I'm taking on a daily basis, go ahead, click the link down below. And just one last update for those of you that want an area to hang out with like-minded students, with like-minded subscribers of this channel, you can go ahead and join the Discord group for completely free. The link is in the description below. We also have our Academy members in this Discord as well. There's around 200-300 members altogether. Let's get it to 1,000. You can join for completely free. The link will be down below. I also send out my analysis and so does ads as well. And by the way, for those of you that want to join the education, you can get our full course and premium Discord access for just $250. It's amazing value for money. There's around 50 hours of content, I believe, in the course section, including our live stream recordings from New York sessions where we've traded live with the team. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. It's a no-brainer. The links to everything will be down below. If you want to join the Discord group for completely free, make sure you go ahead and click the link down in the description below. It's a no-brainer. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown of how I passed my future challenges and how you could have passed them too, by trading gold, trading this strategy, and pretty much using common sense and logic in the market. Price is pushing to the upside. Predominantly, you want to be looking for buyers. Sure, you can look for sells, but again, selling in this market is very, very risky. Make sure you are managing your risk if you are taking sells in this sort of really bullish market. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what gold does in the future, and I'll be updating my inner circle members on my market breakdowns or what I think price will be doing. But yeah, that's all for this video. Don't want to overcomplicate it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you drop a comment down below for any more videos that you want to see. And if you haven't already, follow my social media. I'm a bit more active on there, but I will try my best to upload more videos on YouTube and provide some more value to you guys. There is more content on the way, so yeah, just stay tuned and see you guys in the next one. Peace.